Hey guys, in today's training, we are going to talk about how to sustain your real estate business through the fall and winter. A lot of times this time of year, things slow down a little bit just due to weather. And so here's some habits we put together, just some activities, some habits that you can do throughout the next few months.
Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do. Obviously, we're going to give you 7. So if you do these things consistently throughout the year, things might not slow down for you in the wintertime, which is the ultimate goal. So, all right, number 1, take some time and actually slow down and look at the year that you've had so far and take a day or a couple days, whatever you need to do, and really plan out the year to come. I cannot tell you how important it is to actually look at your numbers, to go back and see, how many deals you sold, how many, appointments you went on, did you convert? Because what it does is it's going to show kind of where the flaws in the system are, where the weak spots are, and it's going to make you a better agent moving forward.
And it's also going to show you where your strengths are.
Yeah.
So there might be a certain avenue where you're getting a lot of business, and so you can spend more time. If you're having a lot of success at open houses, in 2020 or the next year that you need to schedule more open houses.
Yep.
So, number 2, organize your database or create a database. This is very important, whether you're an existing agent or you're a brand new agent getting started. If you're a brand new agent, create your database. Everyone has contacts. Everybody knows people, whether it's your friends, your family, your coworkers, people you play basketball with, people you grew up with, whatever it is, create that database. And that way you have at least a starting point of people that you can reach out to and contact in whatever form that is, text, call, social media, but create that database. If you're an existing agent, go back and get all of your past clients. We use a program called Nutshell. We highly recommend it. It is a CRM that basically puts all your contacts in one place that allows you to communicate with them, set reminders, type in notes, follow
Automatic emails.
Yep. Everything because as you get busy, it's hard to stay consistent with reaching out to those people. But if you already have everything automated and in place, it makes it a lot easier.
And once you have those systems in place, it's really just how big of database can you get? Because the larger your database, the more likely there's always going to be someone ready to buy or sell.
Yep.
So great time to get the database. Now, leading into that, once you have a database, start following up with them. And the specific tip we're going to give you is write handwritten notes to your clients. So I cannot tell you how important it is for someone to receive a handwritten note from you. Whether you've done a lot of notes this year or a lot of follow-up or 0, it's a great time to catch up, to get ahead. Maybe write birthday and anniversary notes that you're going to send out later in the year. Obviously, the goal is to do this all year long. But like Aaron said, come spring, come summer, most agents get busy and the communication and the follow-up kind of takes a back seat. So knowing that, if you can get ahead of that now, then your clients will never feel like you're not communicating with them. But all that aside, one note is better than none. So send out a Christmas card, send out a hey, just thinking about you card. Handwritten notes are really, really important.
Yeah, and if you need to break it down, what I've done in the past is, hey, this week I'm going to write 10 cards. It doesn't have to be, I've got a database of 300 people, I got to write all these cards right away. You can break it down and spread it out a little bit. Number 4, join or start a networking group. We put this in here because me and Adam personally have seen a lot of value in networking groups.
We both started our own.
We both started our own. We've been in other ones, so there are quite a few other previously started or organized groups. Honestly, getting in one of those is better than not being in any. But I would say, if for some reason you're not connecting with a networking group, it's okay to start one. Most people have enough professional contacts that you can have 5 to 10 people pretty quickly meeting on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis. And it just gives you an opportunity to share in leads, get some good leads from that. And so this is a good time of year to go ahead and start that, get it ramped up, because a lot of other industries slow down this time of year anyway. So those people are also looking for an opportunity to get out and connect with other professionals.
Yeah, once you get your core 3 to 5 people in a networking group, I can't tell you the value.
It's millions of dollars.
The
deals
number of deals we've done over the last handful of years just from that is crazy. So join one. Don't get hung up on having to start one. But join or start one now. Okay, number 5, ramp up lead generating. Guys, I can't tell you, it is so important. So as an agent, it should be part of your daily activity and your daily routine to lead generate. That's just what we do. Now, under the umbrella of lead generating can be absolutely anything and everything that you can imagine. Obviously, you have your traditional things like phone calls, open houses, door knocking, sending out flyers, expired listings, although you don't see those very often.
For sale by owners.
Taking donuts to clients, stopping by. Like, here's just a side tip. So if you have a client who works in an office and you're gonna do something for them, don't take a box of donuts or a thank you card to their house, take it to their office, because then you walk in and everyone in the office sees their real estate agent bringing them something, and it's free advertising for you that way. So more tips for lead generating. I mean, join a life group at church.
Whatever it is.
So think about this. Everyone you meet, 80% of them are going to own a house at some point. So whether you go to the store or you go to the mall or to church, I mean, you can lead generate anywhere. Don't be a weirdo, but it's really, really a good time to start developing the habits or developing the muscle of lead generating, and then you just time block for it as you get busy.
And it's honestly, it's crucial to start those habits now, because you never know what the market is going to be like in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. A few years ago, for sale by owners and expired listings were a huge part of the business. And now not so much because the market's better, but those people who have developed that habit, when the time comes, which it will, and the market shifts back to a buyer's market, it's going to be important for you to have some of those lead generating habits in place. Number 6, establish accountability partner or a mentor. We find this is very important. If you're an individual agent, I will tell you this, there are several other agents out there I know of that would love to partner with you in regards to just, whether that just be a weekly phone call or every couple weeks, hey man, how are things going? What are some issues you're running with? Here's what I'm experiencing. So whether it's agent to agent, or maybe it's somebody that's completely out of the industry, maybe a business owner or someone successful in your life that can kind of encourage you, maybe give you a little different perspective. Obviously, me and Adam, we bounce ideas off each other a lot, and it's very important because we both think differently. And so it's good to have someone that thinks a little bit differently than you do. It might be another agent, might be someone else in your life, but it's important to have that. It might be a spouse. I mean, I think a spouse definitely helps along the way, but it's good to have different perspectives.
Absolutely. Nope. Extremely important. Okay, number 7. Maybe the most important one. Don't forget to relax and enjoy life. It is such a great time to spend some time with your family. Yes, I understand, like, we have to work 24/7, but if you don't take time to refresh and renew your mind and just remember why you're actually out there grinding and working hard every day, honestly, you're probably going to get burned out. And if you want to be in business long term and have a healthy business and a healthy life, you have got to take advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself to relax and spend time with your family. Now, if you're doing a couple deals a year, it's a different story. So don't hear this and say, all right, next 6 months I get to relax and do nothing. That's right. But most of you are out there, most of you work jobs outside of real estate. Some of you are doing, dozens and dozens of transactions per year, which is just exhausting. It really is. So take time and relax, enjoy your family, and in doing so, you'll refuel and kind of light that fire again as far as why you're actually doing this.
So a couple of closing points. I'll have Adam kind of go over these 4 things, but capture, connect, cultivate, close. It's just kind of a little roadmap as far as when you're talking with clients, when you're out there kind of creating these relationships in the off season, because it's really a good time to create those relationships, kind of create some heartstrings. Another note we have in here too is feel free to kind of relieve some of the pressure of when you're talking to these people. It's okay to go ahead and say, I'm sure you're probably not looking to buy or sell, you know, in the holiday season when things are crazy, but have you thought about buying or selling in 2020 or the next year? You know, that's huge, because you're kind of creating a group of people who are ready to buy or sell the next year. And as soon as that time comes, you know, they already know you, they already know you've already stayed in communication with them. So you kind of relieve some of that pressure and think ahead a few months. So.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to be 4 C's. The first one is capture. This kind of is synonymous or the same thing as lead generating. And literally be as creative as you want to be. The thought process is just putting names and numbers into your database.
Cast a wide net.
That's right. I mean, and for you, what is the most natural and best way for you to find these people, these names and numbers, and get them into your database? Okay. The next thing is connect. I mean, you have to be able to talk with these people. They have to like you. They have to trust you. And that has to go both ways too. But connect with them. I mean, find common ground. You know, and that to me, that's one of the coolest parts about real estate is Aaron knows people that I don't know. You know people that we don't know, and you're going to connect with people in a totally different way. So be yourself, you know, because there's plenty of people that are going to like you and use you because you're you.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to be someone else or put on, you know, this, I'm a successful real estate agent. Just connect it. You know, if your kid's playing on a sporting team, you've got a connection right there. You know, you're going to see that person at practices and games for the whole season. You know, make a connection with them. Find common ground. Maybe it's a sports team that you're both into. Maybe it's you know, traveling. Maybe it's whatever it is. Make that connection and just build relationships.
Yep. Be yourself. Unless you're weird, then be someone else. Okay. Next step is cultivate. Okay. To me, this is probably where most agents lose the deal. Okay, this is the incubator stage, the follow-up stage. All you're doing is staying in communication with your database. Okay, don't feel like you have to close and be this crazy good salesman. Literally, it is, hey, I'm just calling to see how things are going. Hey, I just drove by your house the other day. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, here's a funny joke, whatever it is. As long as you're staying...
Don't call them and tell them a joke.
Yeah, isn't a joke, I guess. Top of mind awareness. When it comes time for them to buy or sell a house, do they think of you as their go-to real estate agent?
Quick tip on that. What I have done in the past, because you don't want to just text somebody every month and say, you ready to buy a house? You ready to buy a house? You ready to buy a house? Like, that doesn't work. I really enjoy social media for the aspect of connecting with people. I think if somebody...
I enjoy those dog videos.
He doesn't enjoy the dog videos. But if somebody looks me up on Facebook, they can see just my real life, I guess, my kids, my wife, you know, what I do, things like that. And so a way that I connect with people is by becoming friends on Facebook. And then I like their posts. I comment on their posts, not in a creepy way, but you know, if they post a picture of their kids winning a championship game or something, I'll like the post. I'll say congratulations. That they are seeing my name, and that is the whole point. Because it's, once again, it's top of mind awareness. It's just how many times they see your name as you're kind of, you know, bridging the time that you meet them to when they buy a house. So that's just a quick tip.
Yep. All right, so you have capture, connect, cultivate, and close. Dun, 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 dun. Close. Okay, so here's what I'll say about the close. If you have enough people in your database, you never have to close. Okay, think about that. If you have a database of one person, you're going to have to close. But if you have a database of 10,000 people and you do a really good job of automatic communication and you know you have a really good system, there's always going to be someone who's ready to buy or sell a house. And if you're top of mind awareness, they're going to contact you. Okay. Now the close is not screwing it up when those opportunities present themselves. So, and everyone closes differently, you know, and you have to figure out what works for you. Every conversation, learn from it. Every appointment, learn from it. So anyways, 4 C's right there. capture, connect with the people, cultivate, take care of them, and then close the deal.
Okay, and also recapping the 7 ways to sustain your business through the fall and winter. Number 1, take time to plan the next year, set some goals. Number 2, organize your database or create a database. Number 3, write thank you cards. Number 4, join or start a networking group. Number 5, ramp up lead generating. Number 6, establish an accountability partner or mentor. And number 7, take time to relax and spend time with your family. We hope this helps, guys. We got more training coming your way. Have a great rest of your day.
See you later.